Welcome everyone for today's event from FDA Educator. My name is Deb Johnson and I'll be your conference operator for today's national web conference titled Compensation Focused Compliance. Is your healthcare organization ready for shift in stark law enforcement? I would like to introduce your speaker for today, Mr. Joseph Wolf. Mr. Joseph Wolf is a partner with Hollander Killian Health Lehman PC, the largest healthcare focused law firm in the country, now with offices nationwide. Hollander attorneys provide advice and counsel to many of the nation's largest health systems, hospitals and medical groups on variety of healthcare issues. Mr. Wolf regularly counsels clients on a national basis regarding compliance-focused physician compensation strategies. He is a frequent speaker on issues related to physicians' self-referral stature, Stark law, hospital physician transactions, physicians compensation, and healthcare fair market value issues. Before attending law school at the University of Wisconsin, he served as a combat engineer in the United States Army. Welcome, Joseph. We are ready to begin.
Thanks for that introduction, and thanks to everyone for listening in today. The topic of today's webinar is compensation-focused compliance. Is your healthcare organization ready for shifts in stark law enforcement? And thanks for tuning in. And I'm sure because you're tuning in today, you're aware that compliance issues related to physician compensation have been a key area of discussion in healthcare for a number of years. And that's partly because of the substantial awards and settlements in recent stark law enforcement actions. And because of that, compliance and compensation-focused compliance has become more than just a passing concept. Instead, now because compensation is because of the risks of high settlements in recent cases, it's become a risk management issue, and we're seeing healthcare organizations across the country placing more focus on getting their arrangements right. And we're going to talk about some of the recent enforcement and case law activity as we step through this today's webinar series. But know that from the get-go, this is a huge area, and this is where a lot of healthcare organizations are placing substantial resources to get their arrangements right. As we talk about what can your organization be doing now to get ahead of things, it could be developing a process that is the most important step you could be taking from the get-go, is to develop an internal process around physician compensation. We're going to be talking a lot about that today. I hope as we step through the webinar that you're able to get a lot of your questions answered around your physician compensation program. If you're unable to, if we don't touch on a topic that's a burning issue for you, please give me a call or email me directly. My contact information is on the slide in front of you. I'd be happy to step through any questions you may have.